Hey everyone, it's me Jadine. Welcome back or welcome to my channel, and today I am doing another knife show and tell. The knife of the week is the CJRB Maileah, and this is one of the knives that Artisan Cutlery sent to me, so I'm very excited to take a look at this knife today and tell you what I think about it. So I've been carrying this with me for about a week and it's grown on me, honestly. At first, I wasn't really too keen on it, especially because of how small it is, but it's actually very useful and very convenient for its size. So real quick, I'm just going to run through some specs and talk about the size even more. So the blade length on this knife is 2.39 inches. It has an overall length of 5.51 and a closed length of 3.14 inches. So yes, this knife is incredibly small. It's even smaller than an Olight, and I'll compare it to like an i3T. But that's crazy, and honestly, like, you can fit both an Olight and this knife in one pocket at the same time and you won't have any trouble at all. It's just super convenient and very, very light. This knife only weighs 2.29 ounces, and I've just really enjoyed this recently. This is very useful for like small things like cutting a thread, opening envelopes, maybe even cutting fruit or vegetables in the kitchen or whatnot. Obviously, you shouldn't use this knife for any hard duty or, chopping wood or something, but it's still very useful. This knife comes in 3 different colors. You can get this in red, you can get this in black. I have it in this green color, and it also has some red hardware on it, which is really nice, and it looks really good with my red Olight. They look nice together, so I like carrying those two. But this knife is available at Artisan Cutlery for $45, and honestly, I think that's such a fair and reasonable price for what you're getting. I think it's great for an EDC. It's perfect for just when you're on the go. You don't want something too big on you, you don't want something too bulky, and you just want a smaller carry. The handles on this knife are made out of a G10 material. This is a liner lock, and it has 2 types of openings. You can either use the thumb stud, which I prefer, but there's also a front flipper, and that's also quite fun, but I just prefer to use a thumb stud. And there's also a thumb stud on both sides of the knife, so this is left hand and right hand friendly. The blade steel is an ARRPM9 material, and I find that quite interesting. I've never had a blade with that material before. I don't really have much to say on it. It does its job, pretty standard. Nothing too crazy about that. And this knife was also designed by Swags, also known as Sharp and Pointy Swags here on YouTube, which I find is really cool. This knife also has a lanyard hole and a reversible clip, and I always talk about how good the clips on CJRB's knives are. They're amazing, a very, very deep carry. I'll also show you guys how it looks in my pocket later, just so you can see some sort of visual reference. And all in all, I really appreciate this knife. I really like its size. I love its price. I just think it's a really cute carry, and if you are interested in purchasing it, I will leave all of the links down below, and you guys should definitely go check that out. So now I'm going to be showing you guys how it looks in my pocket. So here's me putting the knife in my pocket. As you can see, it's very deep and concealed, and since it's very tiny, it makes for a lot of extra pocket space, so it's very comfortable and not bulky at all whatsoever. And that's the one thing I really appreciate about CJRB knives, is that they always include a deep pocket clip, and it makes for a very nice and discreet carry. So that's what it looks like. So that concludes this week's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at JadinesEDC. I will link that down below in the description, as well as last week's video, so please go check that out if you haven't already. And please feel free to leave down any recommendations or any suggestions you guys might have, and I will see you all next Tuesday with another knife of the week. Bye!